Hello and welcome. Uh, I was surprised when I found out that there is no, or at least I couldn't find any video about what is the necktie or a tie made of at YouTube, and it pretty surprised me as there are thousands of videos on how to tie a tie in all languages I can imagine, and well, I thought that many people would be interested what is necktie composed of. So I was interested in this as well. So I tried to find the video, so I don't need to cut one of my ties, but I couldn't find a video, and I decided to make one. That's the reason why I am doing this video in English instead of Czech, which is my native language and the language I do usually my videos when I am not doing them in Latin. So this could be interesting for people who are into menswear and men's style. So as the English is lingua franca of nowadays, I will do this in English. Without further ado, let's have a look on a tie. This is one of my old ties. I bought that when I was studying at high school, I guess 2007. I don't wear it and no one wants to buy it, so I decided to show you on this case what's inside a tie. It's a Czech-made tie. It's Orsi. The mark was used by former Czech president and Prime Minister Václav Klaus, and yes, that's the one who stole the pen in Chile. When speaking about tie, it's composed of two parts usually. The outer part is called shell, I guess. I apologize if I misuse any terminology, as I'm not a tailor. I am just a curious customer. The outer part is shell, and inner part, which is the most interesting part of this video, I guess, because the shell we can see all the time. The inner part is called lining or interlining. Let's go to have a look at the interlining. The outer shell is usually made of silk, or it may be from wool or linen. Cheap ties not worth of owning are made of polyester. This one is from rayon. The tie is usually made from 2 or 3 parts of silk or the outer fabric that are sewn together, probably in the middle. You can see the seam in here. On the length there is one long seam. I am now cutting. I will remove the label as it's well, here we have a loop for you can put the back part of tie in it if you want to look German or British. So the interlining is starting to show up. It's a part of canvas, I guess. Not part, it's a piece of canvas it's obviously sewn to the shell in here, and it has, I guess, 2 purposes. One is to give the shape of the tie to the tie, as silk or linen are very light materials and aren't easy to keep the shape of the tie, as it's, well, you can easily have a scarf made of silk and it's just a square, but tie, as you could see, is rather a tube than a flat object, so it not necessarily needs, but usually there is something in the middle of tie to keep that shape of the tie. I was surprised when I was in the Napoli, Italia, a few weeks ago, and I went to Cappelli, the tie maker, that in Italy they make and sell ties that are not equipped or not with this interlining, and it's only silk, but not 7 or 6 folded silk. It's just 3-fold silk, and these ties are extremely light and beautiful, and yeah, I think it's very Italian, and I regret I didn't buy one, so I will buy one when I'm there next time in September. So here we have interlining. You can see that it's cut in the shape of the tie, and here we have the outer shell. As you can see, it's a piece of the cloth, in this case the silk, or not silk, it's faux silk, or just, I don't know, rayon. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's what the tie is made of. So as you can see, it's not a very difficult shape, just piece of silk cut and folded into the shape of a tie, wrapped around the interlining. So if you want, you may try to make your tie at home. I think it won't look very beautiful at the first try, but obviously it's no rocket science. That's it. That's the tie, or the anatomy of a tie.